Hi there. Today we are going to be doing hands-on project 10-1 and it examines ways to audit various processes and services in a typical Windows environment to make sure that you aren't running any processes or services that are ones you don't want. So we're going to do it, even though there's easier ways to bring up Task Manager, we're going to do it just by typing task mgr.exe. Alright, and that brings up Task Manager. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click the Processes tab, which we are already on, and we're going to show processes from all users. And that gives us every single process that is ran by everybody. So just to show something, we're going to go ahead and right click something on here to view the properties of it. Alright, so we see here the properties of the program called Flux. Alright, and in order to see what users have permissions with this, we're going to go to Security, and it looks like System has all the allow rights, me, Tyson, has all the allow rights, and Administrator has all the allow rights on that program, because all the program does is it's a screen adjuster. It adjusts screens so they're less harsh on your eyes. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and cancel out of this. And what you can do is, if you're going through here and you notice something that you don't recognize, go ahead and hit up Google or Bing and search that process name, and you should be able to find some documentation on if it's a process that's made by Windows, made by a program you run, or something like that, because you can end the process, but you need to be very careful not to end a process that is vital to the usage of your computer, like closing Explorer would completely wipe out your desktop and you'd have to bring it back up. So make sure when you use end process, you're ending a process you know needs to be ended. So we're going to go ahead and click onto the Services tab here, and we're just going to look at the list of running services, and it shows you the name right here, the PID, process ID, and the description of what it's being used for, the Adobe Acrobat Update Services, things like that. And if there's a service you don't know about, you can always right click it and say go to process, and it would show you right here, here's the process, but it was initiated by the system, which this one is just you need to update your Adobe Flash or something like that. And just as before, if you see a service that you're not quite sure of, you can stop the service, and then you can either stop the service here by clicking stop service, or you can go to process and then end said process to completely wipe out the service. Only do that, like I said before, if you are absolutely sure that is something that shouldn't be there, because like I said, you can stop services that are vital to the running of Windows or close a program that you shouldn't be closing. So make sure before you do this, you've done your research. Alright, well that concludes my video on auditing various processes and services, or at least one way to do it. There are other ways which we can explain in future videos, but I do hope you learned something from this video. I hope you have yourself a great day as well.